I know this looks exaggerated because this is the size of the parts I have,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but I would like to see them on one side or another. So, for instance, the unit's by a wall. This linkage can still operate on this side.
Okay.
You know, various things like that. So, like, you could actually even reverse the linkage in construction if you had to, which you could still do with one in the front and one in the back, granted, but it would move you might be forced to change your drive line. So if we can say our drive lines are always here, and we have the ability to run right side or left side linkage and get the same fluid motion, I think that would be ideal. So I would be interested in seeing if Daryl can could flip this and move it inboard to the axe to match what's happened here.
Oh, I'm just trying to from the outside.
Yep. And just the only reason for that is because this linkage here, let's say this is this chair here, but let's say this has been put against, thinking about the wall, let's say this has been put against the wall. Well, this can just go here and be driven on this side for every unit that's against the wall.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I'm just seeing a greater flexibility. And this is something that I realized in design, because I did try a side and a front and, you know, various things like that. And I said, wow, you know, it works, but I can have my linkage, for instance,
Square.
it just
I was
having
going by
everything
the
at an
simulation.
equidistant, create, like you said, creating an environment that's literally a square ultimately.
Right.
You know, to me, it just seems like it'll just apply faster. It allows us to drive on one side of the seat or the other, which it might help in the construction process
Well,
of saying, hey, this is
even-
tighter over here.
Even with this one, Dave, if you wanted to, just have linkages on all four corners here. It wouldn't matter where your linkages were. You could move these either side if you wanted to. If this linkage is going to be on a collar that's going to be locked down, that can be slid over there or slid over there, or the same with that. So it really doesn't matter. The only thing I was trying to do was get away from having a long arm to actuate it, because I figured it's going to take more torque
Yep.
to get the same amount of work done if we had a shorter arm.
And you're right, because I did create this with shorter arms too,
Yeah.
because it was the only way I could fit it into one of the environments
Sure.
that I had. But to get the squarest linkages possible, I had to utilize these just because of the Lego spacing.
But obviously you've proved that
But-
it doesn't matter if it's side, back, it works.
Yep.